Today's service call actually was more of a maintenance that turned into a service call. I was out here for a routine maintenance. It's a site that hasn't had us out for, I don't know, probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years. That gets a lot of foot traffic just because of COVID and everything like that. They weren't having us come out. We basically have two systems down. This one I already knew right here was down. It has been down for probably about 3 years due to a leak. It's a R22 system, and they just basically did not want to do anything about it. So it's basically just been sitting here, not doing much until they kind of decide what they want to do. I think the system's like 18 years old, so it is a little bit older of a AC system. These ones are just AC with gas furnaces. But so I was out here, and these both take care of the same room inside, and I just noticed that one of them, the thermostat, is basically off, which is this one here, because of all the issues, and then the other one was running and working. And I noticed even when I got here, the AC setting, someone must have messed with it. It was set just way too low, like 64 degrees or something like that, which kind of was a little bit of a red flag, because sometimes people will bump it down thinking it's going to make it work better, but it doesn't make it work any better, just because it wasn't coming on. So what I think happened is, with this one right here being down for the last few years, I'm sure we just had a really hot snap in the Pacific Northwest earlier in the summer. I'm guessing that it was just roasting in there, so they were trying to get this one going over here, and it just kind of toasted itself trying to keep up for what usually has two systems, you know, cooling it and heating it. Only had one basically cooling it. So basically just kind of a normal common thing that we've all seen a bazillion times. But the capacitor, this one's swelled up. You can kind of see that dome right there on top of the capacitor, just right up in here. It's all bulged up. I mean, that's a pretty quick indication that it's an obvious thing. I took my voltmeter and just kind of tested capacitance and kind of confirmed everything. I ohmed out the compressor and everything like that. Everything with a compressor ohms out good, for who knows how long this thing's been down. So I always would give people that heads up that, hey, I'll do the capacitor, even though the ohms, or even though the motor is ohming out good, doesn't mean it's going to last for a super long time, just with it being so many attempts probably to start, and I'm sure that just took its toll on that motor. So even if it does work, I always give people that heads up, hey, I'll do the capacitor. There's a decent chance that you might have either condensing fan motor or a compressor fail in the near future. So I'll let them know on that. I mean, we'll see what they want to do. Like I said, the systems are 17 years old, and yeah, we'll just kind of find out what they want to do. I'll talk to the people in charge here now that they were kind of letting us in. Now that they can kind of figure out what they want us to do. Another thing I kind of saw in here, which you can kind of see, let's see if I can get the right angle here, but you can kind of see all that insulation and stuff like that. So I can tell a rat got in there and made a nest. I don't see any chew marks on the wires from what I can see. I'll probably pull the top just to kind of make sure that nothing was chewed on, any safeties, or just the main common run start going to the compressor. But yeah, that's basically what I'm seeing here. Like I said, it's a R22. On my data tag, I can see it's a 2003 R22 system, 4 pounds 9 ounces. So we'll see what they want to do. I know R22's gone up through the roof of what we charge, so we'll just kind of see what they want to do. If they want us to, well, on this one, I'm sure they will just want us to at least attempt the capacitor, but if it does have a motor, compressor motor fail, they'll probably want us to kind of move forward with possible replacement. On this one over here, like I said, it's had a leak. It's been, I think we topped it off once already, and then it's leaked out a ton more, so the leak has definitely gotten worse. So I'm assuming they're going to want us to replace it, but we'll see what they want us to do, how much time they want us to dump into that one. Basically, we'll do whatever the customer wants us to do. So but yeah, these are those. Both of these two are down. the biggest one here I was just mainly talking about was over here with this capacitor being bad. So I put notes in them with the dates and what was wrong, just so we know, because like I said, it's been multiple years since we've been out here. I actually found a super old note, and one of them from like 2016 that I don't think was addressed for a smaller issue. But it's just nice to have those references to go back on, especially when they do huge gaps in between services. I'll also turn off the power at the disconnects here and kind of go from there. So yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.